Francis. He's just a powerhouse, and I feel like he would get the win because I think he would knock Stipe out early on.
Stipe's taken a lot of shots, in his career, and I don't know if maybe this time around he can fight a perfect fight again like he did the first time with Ngannou. Ngannou's, made improvements. He's obviously always going to have that power and that danger zone. So I feel like this fight, if Ngannou comes correct with his wrestling and his defense is there, he's going to eventually land a shot on Stipe and put him away. I could see Ngannou being the heavyweight champ, and that would be big for the UFC as well.
Francis Ngannou is a human gorilla. I don't know how it happened in the first one, but I think Stipe is always like Jan Blachowicz or all these guys who are not trash talking that much, and they are like most of the time underrated. But Stipe is such a great fighter, such a strong fighter. But I don't know why I can't see Francis Ngannou lose. I don't get it how he's going to lose. I think he's gonna get the win now. Like he said, uncrowned champion. So I think this time he's gonna be the champion.
France is even more impressive, right? Because he's natural. I mean, he's not even barely lifting weights. I mean, that guy's just a fucking gigantic super athlete.
So that guy doesn't really lift?
No.
He's huge.
He got that big from working in a fucking sand mine.
Oh, my God.
He literally is like Conan the Barbarian from the Robert E. Howard novels.
Is he Nigerian?
He is from Cameroon, I believe, right? I think that's where he's from. There's videos of him on his Instagram from yesterday of him back in the same sand mine, and he's wearing his fucking Reebok jersey with his name on the back of it, digging sand with all the guys he used to work with.
Yeah,
it's fucking crazy, but that is hard labor, and there he is. Do that all day, dig fucking sand all day. You know how fucking strong you would be. Just carrying 20-pound hunks of sand and shoving them into the top of that truck all day long.
He's so efficient. He's a beast.
Well, he's got tremendous genetics. His father is built like him, too. There's a picture of him on his Instagram when he was 3 years old, standing next to his father. And you look at his dad, you're like, oh, Jesus. Like the apple in the tree. There they are, baby.
It's a tough fight. In the first fight, I had Ngannou, and I will choose him as the winner for this one as well, because I think he learned a lot from the first fight. He improved his game. He realized that he can fight, and he doesn't need to always look for the knockout, as quick as possible. So I think that's kind of the mistake he did in the first fight. He kind of gassed himself out and couldn't go all the rounds at the same pace. So I think that he learned from that loss. He improved, and I believe he's going to become the new champion.
Oh, man. I have to think, I don't know. Ngannou's incredibly, I would say he's leveled up since his last defense, and he's been on a tear. And Stipe kind of fights like once a year kind of thing. I'm not a Stipe hater, but I don't know. I don't feel like he's all that great, and I feel like Ngannou's just like, this is his time to break through. So I think he's going to touch him and probably put him to sleep.
I think Francis touches him this time. I think Francis gets it done. When I was down there in November getting ready to fight Arroyo, his grappling has gotten so much better. His takedown defense is a lot better. His top game is so much better. So I think he has that confidence in his back pocket that if he gets taken down, he'll either be able to get up or, he's a heavyweight, so he's probably going to get up. So I don't think the submission game is there yet, but, with one punch power like that, I think that he touches Stipe.
He's really only been training MMA for 5 years.
Yeah.
So he's
fun to watch.
He's amazing to watch.
It's like an old Tyson fight.
Yeah.
Even the fight with Stipe was kind of scary because he just kept getting back up. And it was like watching Mike Myers, like a horror movie or something. Michael Myers or Freddy Krueger or something just kept coming back.
Doesn't have the wrestling experience. He doesn't have the wrestling technique. But what he has is incredible heart and desire, and he's very hungry to learn. And I'm very hopeful that he's going to learn, and I really, really hope that he incorporates a real rigorous wrestling program, because that was one thing that was lacking from his last training camp when he fought for Stipe.
Yeah.
I would say probably Francis. He got more experience. He has his cardio like pushing up, because in their last fight, this is what was like kind of like surprised Francis because of the cardio, and he was like really surprised to fight that long because all his fights previous it was like ending very quick. I don't know. Stipe, he's just very strong and very smart. He's super smart, and he definitely not gonna fall to the game what Francis gonna want. And yeah, I think it's gonna be same, very dirty fight, a lot of clinching, taking takedowns, but to say how Francis gonna do this, I would like to watch some of his fights and see what is his wrestling at this moment right now, how he's in grappling, because I think Stipe, he's very good in wrestling and grappling.
That's a crazy fight, man. I still don't believe the first one, so I'm still gonna go with Ngannou. I just think that he learned a lot from that first loss. I saw a lot of improvement in his game after that, and I don't know, if his hand connects, he's definitely gonna knock Stipe out. And I think nowadays he has kind of the mentality to get that, not overcommit, and just take his time and find that punch. I think if he can do that, he's gonna be the new champion. And yeah, I'm gonna go with Ngannou.
I'm gonna go for Francis. I want to see him. I want to see him be champion because I don't know. It fits him. I think that he should be champion. I mean, he does. A lot of people talk mess about him too because he's not the most technical guy in the world, but there's something about like just his raw power that I like. All right, so I want to see Francis with